Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Running a startup brings many challenges. Here's a list of key challenges to overcome. The startup is a roller coaster ride from the highs to the lows. Be prepared to have your emotions go through turmoil. The founder must move everything. There's no corporate flywheel behind you. There's no brand that attracts customers. Every single customer must be won with hand-to-hand sales combat by the founder. Sales is filled with many no's and a smattering of yeses here and there. Hiring people is a challenge. There's an infinite number of prospective employees and contractors, but only a few that fit. It's a full-time and a half job. The hours are long and intense. The founder must build a culture from the start and carry it through to all new hires. Building culture takes time as nothing is won quickly. Investors should take this into account when considering funding the startup. Going from nothing to something is one of the biggest challenges in the business world. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.